Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Thursday, June 21st, and it's the first day of summer out there, and you can see a nice looking sunrise here this morning across the Breckenridge area outside my window, and we expect plenty of sunshine, especially over the northern areas, and then we'll see clouds increase over southwest lower Michigan with maybe some showers by late in the day, and then I think we'll see off and on showers and thunderstorms through the weekend. It won't be a washout by any means, but certainly some areas across southern lower Michigan could pick up around a half inch to possibly as much of an inch of rain. And for the northern areas, probably around a tenth to as much as a half inch as you get into the northern areas of the MAC area. And again, pretty much 70s right on through next Tuesday as it looks right now. And then I think we'll see the warm air begin to move this way with plenty of 80-degree temperatures for the second half of next week. And again, more showers continue. The heaviest rains and the best chances will be across southern lower Michigan here over the weekend. Yesterday we had a high of 76 and a low of 57. We had 21/100ths of an inch of rainfall here in the Breckenridge area, and the highest temperature across the state of Michigan yesterday, 82 degrees at Alpena, and the coldest temperature, 46 degrees at Pellston. And if we look at some other rainfall across the area yesterday, you can see Blissfield with 6,500ths, Jasper just over a half inch of rain. And again, those numbers continue to fall once you get further to the north. And if we look at the moisture as of this morning, how we stand, you can see we're at about 90% of the normal rainfall for the months of May and June. That's down just a little bit from a couple of days ago, but we did add some areas picking up some decent precipitation. And you can see some of the drier areas here in the darker shades, only 23% of the normal rainfall for the month of June over at St. Thomas, where they are definitely in some drought conditions there. And if we look at a graphical format of the rainfall, you can obviously see the wet May that we had. And June, there are a few locations that are at normal levels or better, but many areas on the dry side. As far as around the area this morning, see temperatures in the mid to upper 50s for the most part. We got some cooler low 50s over here in a thumb. Marlette, the cold spot at 53.4. The warm spot down in southeast lower Michigan at Blissfield at 61 degrees. And on the satellite view, this is the story here over the next 3 or 4 days. A very slow moving upper low is going to move out of Iowa, and it's going to move to the east and then cut to the northeast right across the Great Lakes. And it's going to take about 3 days for that to happen. So once the clouds and showers move in, we'll have those continue right on through the weekend. Again, it won't be a washout, but with temperatures in the 70s, cloud-covered rain, it's not going to feel all that warm out there. So not the best weekend here in the state of Michigan. As far as precipitation on the radar, you can see that swirling around that big upper low. And again, that'll only slowly move off to the east and then begin to cut to the northeast across the Great Lakes, bringing lots of showers, or at least on a scattered variety, especially across the southern part of the state. And it'll become less and less as you head to the northwest. Again, I think our southeast lower Michigan area over into southwest Ontario, and they can use the rain again at St. Thomas there, talking about how dry it is there. So hopefully they'll make out pretty decent here over the next 3 days. As far as the weather map, again, you can see surface conditions are upper low to the west, surface low across Illinois. Again, that'll very slowly move to the east and then to the northeast. And again, the heaviest amounts of precipitation will be across the southern Great Lakes into the Ohio Valley. Lots of rainfall as you get down into the central Ohio Valley, where they've had a lot of flooding conditions here over the last few days. And then you can see that upper low moving in towards Indiana, and then finally cutting up towards lower Michigan as we get through the day on Saturday morning. And if we look at the precipitation amounts over the next 5 days, there'll be more in the next 7 days, but beyond this. But over the next 5 days, you can see a lot of precipitation across portions of the Central Plains into the Ohio Valley and to the Mid-Atlantic states. That's where the bulk of the precipitation will be. Many areas here in the red, over 2 inches of rain. As far as weather watch this morning, you can see all the areas of flash flood watches off to our south, and then plenty of beach hazard statements across the Great Lakes, and we even have a lakeshore flood advisory for Bay County. And the forecast goes, you can see plenty of 70s by day, 50s at night. The best chance of showers and thunderstorms will be late tonight through Saturday, and then another chance of maybe some scattered instability showers and thunderstorms on Sunday, especially Sunday afternoon. Again, it won't be a washout. There'll be plenty of dry hours, but certainly will be some rain around right down through the weekend. The sunshine returns for Monday, and then by the time we get into next Wednesday, I think we'll crack the 80-degree mark, maybe into the mid-80s. So warmer temperatures are on the way, but not until we get into the middle or end of next week. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.